Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's live trading session. My name is Anthony Njoku, and I'm the host of 10x Digital Lane New York live trading session. So, without wasting any much of our time, I'll be sharing our screen and we'll be going through the pairs for today: Euro USD, gold, and other pairs. So, I'll be sharing my screen shortly. Okay, so now on my screen, you can see on the left hand side you have Euro USD, and on the right hand side you have DXY. And Euro USD is 80% correlated with DXY. So we'll be watching out what the pair has done. So let's see on the daily time frame what Euro USD is doing. Don't forget to like, comment your questions, and share this content. Okay, so Euro USD on the daily time frame, we can see that the market had this high, came to this resistance and dropped. This is a corrective structure. This is more of a consolidation, and then market has started going to the downside. Okay, taking out this low, and is about to take out this low. Or if it hasn't, I think it has taken out that low. It took out this low as well. So this is a complete change of structure. Okay, for the daily time frame. And the last green candle before this drop happened is this green candle over here. So if I'm to mark out the open of that candle, which is going to be our validation point for the daily time frame. Okay, so that's the validation point for the daily time frame. Let's now go to the smaller time frame, 4 hours. Let's see what the market did on 4 hours. Okay, so on 4 hours, we can see we anticipated the market to go to the upside as the week opened up, but the market didn't. Instead, it changed direction and is now dropping to the downside. Okay, creating a change of structure as well. It took out this low and took out this low. This is a change of structure, a change of character. Okay, so in that situation, we see the market also came below this low. And in that situation now, we're expecting market to come back into the last green candle it had before the drop. This is the last green candle, and we have marked out that's the order block we expect the market to come down into, which this is the move we're anticipating for now, for more drop to the downside for Euro USD. Let's go to the other time frame to check out that other block very well. Okay, so on the lower time frame, which is 1 hour, let me put my 2. Okay, so this is the lower time frame on 1 hour. We can see we have the last green candle over here, and we have massive trade entries as well there. This is what we're expecting market to come back into before the continuation drop. Okay, there's liquidity lying there, and this happened as early as the market opened up today. That's when the market started dropping. So there's a lot of trades there that has not been picked up yet. So after that, we're expecting more drop in the market to the lower side. Okay, but we're expecting a corrective structure to the upside first before this drop. Okay, so let's go to the lower time frame, like the 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, we have a different entry spot, but we still have a little bit of a confluence here. Then let's go to the 15 minutes. Okay, on 15 minutes we have our entries in there as well. Okay, so let's say we place our pending order for this point. The market will come back any moment to pick it, then and we get a stop loss above this high. This is about 20 pips stop loss. It is 20 pips stop loss above that high. Okay, then the continuation drop, because the same thing we're anticipating for gold needs to come back into this resistance and turn it into support. Then before they move to the upside. So that same move is what we're anticipating for Euro USD. So we need to be very patient. So as soon as that trade picks up, then we'll be anticipating for the drop to this low over here. This is a big drop. This is about 1:7. Okay, 1:7, but we can make it about 1:8, 160 pips. But it's going to take some time. About 160 pips. Okay, 1:8. So we're risking 20 pips to make 160 pips. Okay, but we need to wait for the market to come back into this zone. Okay, and then we continue the drop to the downside. That's what I see for Euro USD. It's more of a sell setup and a sell bias. We also have the same sell bias on GBUSD. And Euro USD sell bias is gradually taking place. We just need to be patient for the market to come back into our zone and activate our trade. We use the one hour. There's a lot of trades there that needs to be picked up before the drop. Okay, so that's what we're waiting for currently. You can scalp the move to the upside though. The buy move to the upside can be scalped. And this is the 45 minutes. You still have the same entry bias over here. That's where we see the entry for the 45 minutes candle. 30 minutes is quite different. The only different candle is 30 minutes, which has its entry, but overall every other time frame has its entry at this point. Okay. Okay. And we look closely, market never came into this zone to validate this order block. So there is still high chance the market could come back to this point. But this was 15 minutes though. So we have to wait patiently. It could take today, Wednesday, to come back into this zone before the drop happens. Okay, but we'll be waiting patiently. On the good side of it, you can extend the stop loss to 25 pips though. We have to occupy these zones. Then we're aiming for lower drop into here. Okay, but from this point, I'm expecting market to have a little correction to the upside. From the point where the market is currently, you can see the same reaction is going on DXY as well. There's a reaction is going on in DXY. So there's been a change of character on DXY, and I won't be surprised if the market does this. And then comes back into this zone to come and pick up our trade and move to the upside. I won't be surprised the market does that for DXY. By 2:30 we have Canada inflation rate over here. Inflation rates for Canada. Let's see other pairs. Let's see other pairs. GBP USD. GBP had its own drop too, and we're anticipating for a sell too. Like I told you on GBP on Sunday, I'm looking for just the sell setups for GBP and after this drop, there was a change of character to the downside over here. is a change of character for GPUSD, and the last green candle has been marked with the order block. Let's go to the smaller time frame, like 1 hour. Okay, over here on 1 hour, we see the last green candle as well is marked for GPUSD. So it's the corrective structure now we're waiting for. After the correction, then we'll take the sells. Okay, let me see, 15 minutes. Okay, so on 15 minutes, that's where we marked out this last green candle. This is a possibility. We had the same structure on 30 minutes on Euro USD as well. So let's see how this plays. You're going to check. Let me see the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, so this is the 30 minutes time frame, and we can see yes, there is high chances of this market reversing, having a massive reversal on GPUSD. And you can see that the market is already has formed two green candles. If the third one is green in color as well, that will be three wise men, and then it's going to push to the upside. Okay, so that's what I see mainly on GBP, and there's two confluence here for the cells to be coming into this place. Let me see the Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low, and it is close to the golden zone 50 and 63. Very close, very close. Okay, so let me see what's going on the 5 minutes time frame for GBP. So there's a change of character for GBP on the 5 minutes time frame. I can see that, and with the opposite change of character, we can now start seeing some push to the upside to head into that zone. And this is the last red candle before the change of character applied. So let me go to the 15 minutes. Let me see. So if we wait for these shots, how many pips should it be? It's 23. Really much. Let me see. Okay, we can make it 20. And aim for 60 pips drop. This is 60 pips. Let's see if it will get there. We still have high chances of the market coming over here and continue the drop over here, which is more closer to the 50 and the 60% Fibonacci level. Okay, so based on what I see this trade is much about 29-30 pips. 1:1. This is for scalp trade. 1:1. Okay, and I can see there is a zone here. This zone. This is more of a scalp trade. GPUSD buy to trade the corrective structure. Stop loss is below this low, 30 pips. Take profit one, this high, 30 pips. Okay, so let's see what AUD USD is doing. USD is strong massively. Okay, so for AUD USD, told you guys a break below here, we'll see a correction, and then the market will continue dropping. So that's what I see for AUD USD. The target is below here. This is the target, but let's see if we can get a little correction area to continue the sells. It's a little bit complex. AUD USD is a bit complex. But it's at a psychological level though, and it could easily bounce off from that psychological level and move up. I won't be looking for any trades on AUD. Let's check the card pairs. Since we have news by 2:30 for card, let's see what card pairs are looking like. Let's see if we're going to see any of our setups for card pairs. Dollar is moving up. Well, the corrective structure is playing out. Okay, what I see on USD card now is market needs to correct. After the correction is completed, this way, then we can see more push up. That's what I see on USD card. So at this point, I will not do anything until it comes back to that zone. Let's see what card JPY is saying. Card JPY is looking a bit similar, but in the opposite direction. Card is strong against JPY, and there's a break of structure to the upside for card. Okay, let's see. This is the last red candle before that break of structure, so that's where our order block is and our point of interest. And this is the break of structure for the 4 hours to the upside. Let's go to the smaller time frame like 1 1 hour. Let's see if we okay. So based on what I can see this 1 hour order block for card JPY over here, which gives us a better stop loss. Let's go down lower, probably 30 minutes. Let's see. Okay, we have a lesser zone on the 30 minutes over here. The last red candle before that push to the upside is this candle. Then let's go down to 15 minutes. Okay, so the 15 minutes order block and 30 minutes order block is similar. So if I'm to wait for this buy trade, then let's go for 20 pips stop loss far below that point, 20 pips. Then we go higher, we aim higher, probably 1:3, which is 60 pips. Okay, so this is what I see for USD card. So the card JPY, this is what I see for card JPY. This is what I see for card JPY. Okay, the corrective structure down, then more push to the upside. This is what I see for card JPY. It needs to correct into this other block, pick up our trade and continue moving to the upside. 20 pips stop loss, 60 pips take profit, 1:3. So that's what I see for card JPY. Let's see what the news gives us by 2:30. Then let's see cards Swiss franc. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame first. Okay, this one is different, so let's go of this. Really complex. Let's see Euro card. Okay, Euro card is leaving a resistance point, which is really interesting. It is leaving a resistance point, which is really interesting, and I can see there's a lot of choppy moves. Okay, Euro card. I know euro is already weak against dollar, so if card news comes out to be positive for card, because we have news coming out shortly for card by 2:30, inflation rate, if it turns out to be positive for card, I'm not surprised seeing euro card going to the downside massively though. So let me mark out the zones I see. Okay, this is the last green candle I can see over there. And what about the zone? Let me pick this up. Okay, so I just picked up this one. This is the last green candle over there. Okay. Okay, so we marked out the top and the bottom of that week. We need to change this to red because we are looking for sales. No. Okay, so it's loading. Okay. No, I changed the wrong thing. It's meant to be this red. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so let's go to the smaller time frame to see if we can get an entry. Okay, I see an entry on 1 hour, but the stop loss is bigger. which is over here. Okay. So I'm not surprised seeing the markets coming over here and then dropping. Okay, it could happen. Okay, so let's go to a smaller time frame, like the 15 minutes. Okay, so I can see an entry on 15 minutes, uh, and this is the entry I see. We're aiming for about 20 pips stop loss to be on the safe side. Yes, then 60 pips drop. Okay, so this 60 pips, so we need to wait for the market to come back into that last green candle. You can see over here 15 minutes last green candle, then the drop to the downside, which has a confluence with the 1 hour. This is where the 1 hour is. Let's see with the 30 minutes. This is the 30 minutes, this green candle over here. So let's see how the market plays out. If there's a rejection here, we'll see this push the upside. Euro is, we already know is weak. Euro, we already know is weak. So based on Euro USD. So if card plays out to be good with the strength of the inflation rate, you can see over here 3.4% is higher than 3.1%, and CPI teamed me over here 3.5 and 3.5. Then the CPI medium over here 3.4 and 3.4. Let's see what inflation rate over here is. We're going to read that. We're going to read what the team mean is, and we're going to read what the CPI medium. So it's loading. So the Canada inflation rate over here, shelter is 27.5% and transportation is 19.3% in Canada, are the most important elements in the CPI basket. Food accounts for 16.1%. Household operations, furnishing and equipment is 11.8%. Recreation and education and reading for 11.8%. Clothing and footwear is 5.7%. Health and personal care accounts for 5%, and alcohol beverages and tobacco products accounts for the final 3%. The consumer price index basket is evaluated every 4 years based on data collected from household surveys. The current weights are based on expenditure patterns that occur throughout the year 2029. A higher than expected figure should be seen as positive for the Canadian dollar, while a lower than expected figure should be seen as negative for the Canadian dollar. And it has to do with inflation rate over here, and this is the inflation rate over here. So if you get something higher than 3.4%, it is good for card, but if you get something lower than 3.4%, it is bad for card. That is why I am anticipating a continuation sell for Euro card. Okay, because Euro is already shown to be weak against dollar. Okay, so if this news turns out to be good for card, you can see a spike to the upside with a new New York session candle that will form, and then here we'll be getting the sells to the downside. 20 pips stop loss, 60 pips take profit. Euro card to this for the sell, but it's going to be a pending order. Okay, so that's what I see. Let's read the other news for card, and we also have a higher than expected figure should be seen as positive for card, while lower than expected figure should be seen as negative for card. This is card CPI teamed me new over here. Please don't forget to like, share this content, and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop it on the comment section and we'll make out our time to answer those questions for you. This is Canadian CPI medium over here, which is a higher than expected figure should be seen as positive or bullish for card, while lower than expected figure should be seen as negative for card. Okay, so everything is already explained to us with this card inflation rate over here. The rest is derivative. CPI team mean is a derivative of inflation rate over here, and CPI mean over here is a derivative of inflation rate over here. So the one we focus more is 3.4%. If we have something like 3.5, it is good for card. If we have 3.4%, it is still good for card because the previous one was 3.1%. Understood? So in that case, now I'm still anticipating what a continuation sell for Eurocard. Okay, a continuation sell for Eurocard. Currently, now the market is pushing down, but I still see what the corrective structure playing out. Okay, when there is a corrective structure that we played out, making the market to come back to this entry here, then we can now be anticipating for more sales for Eurocard. So let us see what I'll mark this red, and I also saw a trade setup for card JPY. For card JPY. Okay, this is the card JPY trade setup. I see the market is going to come back into this last red candle over here, because this is unfulfilled efficiency. There is trade still lying here, and this is about 20 pips stop loss, 60 pips take profit, card JPY, and we're expecting the market to continue going to the upside. Okay, so we're placing our pending orders. Let's go to this is GBP card. Okay, so for GBP card it is quite different. This is the last green candle. I can see it over here, and the market created this resistance here. This is the resistance. Which the market came into. Market came into this with this red candle and went down, broke structure again and went down. So there is a change of character, as I can see, after creating this break of structure to the upside, which is more of a Judas swing. It broke to the downside and had a change of character. Let's go to the lower time frame, like the 1 hour. So there's a change of character over here. After this change of character, what is the last green candle? The last green candle I see after this change of character is this actual candle over here, this green candle. So this is my point of interest on the 1 hour, and I'll be using this high. I'll change this to red to remind me that it's meant to be a sell. Then I go to 15 minutes. Okay, on 15 minutes the information is different. And it's a bit complex too. No, I'll be ignoring GP card. The structure is complex. Let me put this off. Let me take a good close look at this. This is the 1 hour. There was a change of character over here before this 1 hour was formed. This is the order block. I understand. Let's go to the 45 minutes. So inside 45 minutes, there is a week. You understand? So that's what makes it to be complex. Go to the 30 minutes. So change of character. This is the 30 minutes week as well. The last green candle, which made it to be complex. Let's go to the 15 minutes. I don't mind using the 1 hour order block. So on a 15 minutes, there's a change of character over here. This is the change of character. Let me mark it out. This is a change of character to the downside. After this change of character, the market came back into this last green candle over here and dropped again. The market is anticipating to come back into here, so it's still complex. Too. We'll be avoiding GP card. It's complex. The structure is complex. Let's see what I believe AD is the weakest pair. Let's what NZD card is saying. Okay. avoid NZD card as well. I need something that is quite easy to read.